For centuries, we've measured nations by what they possess, the size of their economies, the reach of their militaries, the advancement of their technologies, the weight of their influence. The most influential nations on earth are among the largest polluters. The most powerful states have fueled the most prolonged conflicts. The countries that dominate global institutions are often generating the greatest global instability. This is the question that existing indices do not ask. The Responsible Nations Index, the RNI, is a new global framework asking this larger question through an evaluative lens. It is conceived and developed in India by the World Intellectual Foundation, in collaboration with Jawaharlal Nehru University and the Indian Institute of Management, Mumbai. It evaluates 154 countries, the most comprehensive global assessment, not by the power they have accumulated, but by the responsibility with which they exercise it. Responsibility, as the RNI defines, has three horizons. Internal responsibility asks, how does a nation treat its own people? Does it ensure food on every table, a school for every child, clean water at every door? Does it protect civil liberties, constrain corruption, and deliver governance with integrity? Does it empower its women, protect its most vulnerable, and grow its economy with equity, not merely with speed? Environmental responsibility asks, how does a nation treat the planet? Not by its promises, but by its footprint. Not only by the clean energy it installs, but by the carbon it continues to emit. The forests it protects or destroys, the biodiversity it stewards or sacrifices, the ecological costs it internalizes or quietly transfers onto others. External responsibility asks, how does a nation behave in the world beyond its borders? Does it contribute to peace or to conflict? Does it engage the international community as a partner or as an instrument? Does it bear its share of global burdens, or does it accumulate advantage while exporting instability? Together, these three responsibilities are assessed through 7 dimensions, 15 aspects, and 58 globally sourced indicators. Responsibility is not correlated with wealth. Several of the world's most powerful nations fall well below their stature when responsibility rather than capacity becomes the measure. Meanwhile, nations with modest economies but strong governance, ecological restraint, and constructive global engagement rise to the top. It reveals not merely where countries stand, but why and what they can do differently. The RNI is rooted in a philosophy shared across the world. In India's tradition of Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah, may all be happy. In Africa's Ubuntu, I am because you are. In Kant's moral imperative, that we must act only as we would wish all nations to act. Across continents and centuries, the conclusion is the same. Power is merely a force if it is not accompanied by responsibility. And the world's greatest challenges are not caused by a lack of capacity. They are caused by a misalignment between what nations can do and what they choose to do. The RNI endeavors to close that gap, to make responsibility visible, to make it measurable, to make it matter.
RNI's first global results reveal a decisive insight. Responsibility does not follow wealth in a straight line. In 2026, Singapore ranks number 1 overall, followed by Switzerland and Denmark. Key reference points include Norway at 15th, India 16th, South Korea 21st, the United Kingdom 25th, Japan 38th, and Canada 45th. Australia is placed 62nd, the United States 66th, and China 68th, underscoring that influence is not the same as responsibility.
Responsible Nations Index 2026.